In fact, it looks like she's just listening to someone carefully with her hand on her head.
I think this guy needs some metal boots or something. Oh, seriously? Okay, looks like this method might work too. It looks like he woke up in the middle of the night to get to the toilet, but he doesn't have enough light.
To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1.
There's a puking Pomni here today!
Hello everyone, friends. Today we will again play a game where we need to complete the missing parts.
I can't believe it! Our voices will finally be heard again as before! Great! Looks like this stupid breakdown is finally over!
If you haven't seen the last video, yesterday our voices were broken and they sounded as idiotic as possible. But today everything is fine again and we can continue playing as usual.
Meanwhile, Jax has already completed 2 whole levels and now we are heading straight to the next one. Here we need to restore the bank plastic card.
In my opinion, it lacks that big black stripe that is needed to read information about the card.
I think you're right. Yes, great. We were able to restore this card and now you can continue your shopping. Now we need to complete the missing parts on the easel, and it seems to me that this basket is missing a handle on top.
Great! Now, this drawing matches what we actually see, and now we need to make a keyhole in this door so that it can be opened or closed with a key.
Okay, that actually sounds logical. Let's quickly draw this keyhole. Great. Now this key can be placed in this door, and now we are moving to the next level, and here we need to finish drawing the phone for this girl.
In fact, it looks like she's just listening to someone carefully with her hand on her head. But in reality, she really misses the phone in this very hand. What a wonderful thing. Now let's draw another candle for this guy so that he has enough lighting.
It looks like he woke up in the middle of the night to get to the toilet, but he doesn't have enough light, and now he'll definitely get to the room he needs to go to. Now let's draw the cable for this crane.
This crane without a cable looks really weird, as if it was just a statue of some kind of cross or something like that. But for some reason, this game tells us that this is not what we are drawing. Maybe we need to draw something else?
This is really quite strange! We drew everything correctly. Maybe we are missing some other additional detail that will hold this cable? In fact, I don't quite understand what this game wants from us.
I also have absolutely no idea what we actually need to draw here. Maybe this cable should be longer. Let's try to draw it from the very beginning of the tap.
Wonderful. Finally it worked and we were able to draw this cable the way it should look here. Now let's finish drawing this maraca so that someone can have 2 whole maracas.
In fact, I have always been very amused by the sound of this musical instrument. It really sounds pretty funny. Well, now that we have finished drawing it, we move on to the next level, and here we need to finish drawing this guy a billiard cue.
It seems to me that it is impossible to play this game without a cue. But now that we drew him a cue, this guy was finally able to win this game. And now we can help this Smiley. And it seems to me that he needs to finish drawing his sad mouth.
In fact, I feel as sorry for him as possible. This guy looks really sad, but now we are moving to the next level. Here we need to protect this leg from snakebite.
I think this guy needs some metal boots or something. Oh, seriously? Okay, looks like this method might work too.
I hope this snake doesn't vomit right on his sock. Well, we're moving on to the next level, and here we need to indicate the correct weight of these 2 weights. I think it should be 3. Wonderful! We were able to complete the level again.
In fact, all the levels that we come across today, except for the level with the crane, are as easy as possible to complete. It seems to me that we have already become truly professionals in this game. I think we've already gone through more than 400 or even 500 levels here.
And now we need to help make this smile more beautiful. I think we need to get braces here to get these teeth straight again.
I think these braces should help these teeth become more beautiful.
In fact, these braces are extremely difficult to draw because we need to capture every tooth in order for the whole smile to become perfectly straight.
Last tooth left. Wonderful! Now that smile really looks perfect. If only braces worked in real life, then you wouldn't have to wear them for 5 years.
And now we need to finish drawing a spyglass from the submarine so that she can see this mermaid who decided to relax on the shore.
It seems that the entire crew of this submarine was very surprised by what they saw there. Well, okay, now we need to give this girl a new hairstyle. I really hope that she really likes this hairstyle. At least we do it as shown in the reference.
Jax, have you ever wanted to be a hairdresser? It seems to me that you are great at doing hairstyles for girls. Although probably if in real life they could just draw a hairstyle, then life would be much simpler.
This new hairstyle is perfect for this girl. She even looks a little like Cardi B. Well, okay, now we need to finish drawing the hands for this scarecrow.
Looks like this crow isn't scared at all. She was even able to sit right on the scarecrow's hand. Well, okay, now we need to finish drawing a medal for this guy. It seems to me that he really wants to know what place he took in the competition.
It seems that such a small medal does not suit him at all. We need to draw a huge medal for him. Great! Now we know that this guy took first place in the competition and this medal is gold. And now I can help this Viking collect all the medals. It's not exactly like medals. It looks more like some kind of coins or something like that. But now this Viking has collected all these coins. I hope he can buy himself something like beer at the pub.
And I think that this Viking would like to buy this donor much more. I think he looks as beautiful as possible. In fact, when I saw him, my appetite really increased. But now we need to help this poor guy.
Looks like this guy has no money at all and he has to shine shoes for passersby to earn it. But this passerby didn't even have shoes. It looks like this passerby was just as poor as this guy.
But still, this guy looks very happy now. I hope he is really happy. Now we need to split this domino.
Is this the same game that Italian old men play? I've never played it, but I really want to try it. Well, okay, now we need to help this hare. It seems to me that someone tore off his ear.
It seems to me that I just don't like this. He looks more like a rabbit because he's too cute. But the most important thing is that we were finally able to restore his ear. Now let's finish drawing the door for this subway car.
It seems to me that traveling in a subway car with an open door is extremely unsafe because someone could accidentally fall into the tunnel through this door if they are very careless. And we were able to protect all these passengers, and now they travel in this carriage.
I am very glad that we were able to provide them with a safe trip. Now let's move on to the next level, and it seems to me that this Indian lacks a tent so that he can shelter from the wind.
I think this is a great idea. Great, now this guy can sit inside and not be afraid of bad weather.
Now let's draw the missing part for this water gun.
I just love water pistols, especially in hot weather. This is the best fun. And now we need to finish drawing the punching bag for this device. Oh yes, it is definitely missing. Otherwise this device will definitely not work. Look, this guy hit this bag and got the highest score. Looks like he's very strong.
I think getting hit in the face by him would be very painful. And now we need to save this girl. It seems to me that her parachute did not open, but it's good that we were nearby and were able to make a parachute for her.
It's very cool that we were able to save her. Now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to do something with this football field.
It was missing a cross line in the middle. Great. Now this football field is fit for play. Now we need to help this old man. It seems to me that he has nothing to rely on.
I think we should draw a cane for him. Great! After we drew him a cane, he even changed his clothes. Okay, now we need to move on to the next level, and here someone tore off the gingerbread man's leg.
Just look at his sad face. Let's help him as soon as possible. Great. Now all his limbs are in place and he can continue to move around. Now we need to help this dog get to his food.
Don't you think it's strange that in this level the dog is going to eat fish? In general, it seems to me that dogs don't eat fish at all.
It looks like some kind of strange dog. Well, or crazy. Although in fact she looks a little like a cat. But nevertheless, this does not change the fact that it is still a dog. Okay, now let's help this panda.
I think her bamboo is too short, but no, it looks like this size is enough for her. It turns out that all she needed to add was a second spot around the eye.
Now this panda is happy. And now we need to help this girl. It seems to me that she definitely lacks protection because she could accidentally fall out of this roller coaster. But now she is completely protected and she can enjoy her ride on this roller coaster. And now we need to draw a window on the plane for this girl because she is extremely bored to fly on this plane.
In general, it's quite strange that the designer of this plane forgot to add glass to this window. Wait, seriously? Is there an elephant flying in balloons through this window? And in general, don't you think that this airplane is flying at too strange an altitude?
It looks like it was not a plane, but some kind of spaceship. And now we need to return the dial to this watch because without the dial, it was just a bracelet.
Is this really a full-fledged alarm clock on your hand? It doesn't look like a watch at all. Okay, it really looks extremely strange. It looks like it's needed for people who have difficulty waking up in the morning.
And now we've added a window to this house, and now it looks as cool as possible. Wait, is there seriously an alien here?
Okay, that was very weird. Well, now we need to help this woman get her crystal ball back so she can continue to engage in charlatanry.
Wait, maybe she's really some kind of sorceress and can see the future with this thing? Although, to be honest, I don't believe it myself. And now we need to return the chain for this bike.
It seems to me that this bike definitely lacks a chain, because without it, it simply cannot ride. But now it's a full-fledged bike, and I'm very happy about it. And now we need to return the body for this spinner.
Wait, seriously? Spinner? I haven't seen them for about 7 years. It seems to me that many of our viewers don't even know what it is and what this thing is for.
But it seems to me that it was the most idiotic toy in the world. Who even bought them?
Looks like this guy has a huge problem sleeping. Let's draw him a sleep mask so he can finally switch off. Great. Now he can really sleep. I'm very happy for him.
This mask is too cute for such a muscular bearded guy. Look, this rhinoceros lost his big horn. How could this even happen?
Perhaps he lost it in some fight. But we were able to put that horn back on his nose. Well, now let's restore these broken glasses. It looks like their arc broke off somehow.
Maybe someone just sat on them or accidentally dropped them. This kind of breakdown is very typical for glasses and happens very often. Now we'll move on to the next level.
There's definitely a plate missing here. It seems to me that no one in their right mind would eat food from the table. Great. Now it all looks more civilized, and now you can eat this food. Wait, what is this guy missing?
I can't see his legs. Maybe we should finish drawing his legs. Although, why does he need many if he has wings? Okay, this is also not clear to me. Maybe she is missing some element of clothing?
Guys, this is an angel! He definitely lacks a halo. Excellent! Now, this angel looks like a real one? I actually knew about the correct answer from the very beginning of the game, but I didn't tell you because I really hoped that you would figure it out on your own.
But in this level, everything is pretty obvious. All we need to do here is just draw his legs. This magician decided to show this trick where he connects his legs from his body.
And this old fisherman looks pretty sad. It seems to me that he doesn't have enough fish because he is only holding a fish's tail. Let's give him back the fish that he caught.
I am very happy to see the joy on his face. This is really very cool. Wait, who cut the pizza so unprofessionally? How is this even possible? Okay, good thing we can fix this, and now the pizza is divided into even pieces. Cool!
And now we need to remove the bewilderment from the face of this bee. It seems to me that she expected to see not only the core of this flower, but also its petals. Okay, we were able to restore this flower, and now this bee is as happy as possible.
Oh, I saw this one somewhere. But I don't quite remember what it's called. I think it is made in some other country. This is something like a doll with another doll inside. Well, it's good that we remember what she looks like. Now we need to restore this TV.
It seems to me that he needs another antenna to catch the signal. Great! Oh, by the way, look! Here they are showing a film about this ninja whom we helped restore the mask last time. And now, we need to help this guy. I think he's missing a watch on that chain.
Looks like this guy is some kind of magician, too. But no, look. This guy is a hypnotist. And with the help of this watch, he, in my opinion, accidentally hypnotized himself. Well, I think now this guitar needs to be restored, and I don't quite remember the name of this stick that is missing here. But I know for sure that we need to draw her.
Now with the help of this guitar, you can perform any composition. Now we need to restore this bee house. Actually, it's called a hive. And by the way, I've never seen a beehive supported on such a thin stick. It seems to me that it will be too heavy for this branch.
In my opinion, one more 7 is missing here for the jackpot to hit. Great! Look, we added another number 7 and got a huge number of coins. I wish I could get the same number of coins in real life.
Look, it looks like there is a dog hiding behind this fence, but we don't see its head. Maybe we should finish drawing the head of this dog? It turns out that no. Perhaps we need to finish drawing something else? Maybe we can somehow fix this fence? Yes, look, after we drew the crossbeam, the fence was repaired.
And now this dog came out on his own to look at us. He is very cute, and now this phone can be repaired. It seems to me that it is missing this disc with buttons with which people used to dial a phone number. This thing is really as old as possible. I wonder if anyone else uses these.
I think some certain grandmother still uses this. Now we need to restore the skins of these peas. These guys are as scared as possible because nothing is holding them back. But now they are inside and they are very happy.
This is really the most funny. Now we need to help this guy who's trying to make a snow angel, and he's definitely missing legs. Because the snow angel is usually done by moving both pairs of limbs.
We were able to help him restore this snow angel, and now we will need to help fix this harp. It is definitely missing one string. By the way, I have never heard a harp played live. I would really like to hear that. I think it's very beautiful.
It also seems to me that this thing makes the most beautiful sounds. Now we need to help this demon. He's crying because someone broke his trident. But I think we can help him restore it. Great! Now he will use it to eat sausages. But it seems to me that this item has a slightly different purpose.
But I think he was still pleased. Now we need to help this guy with a burning baseball flying at him. And he was able to hit it with a baseball bat. It seems to me that this is a future baseball legend because the ball that flies at such a speed was quite difficult to hit.
And now we need to restore this broken heart. Great. Now it consists of 2 halves. This is very cool. Look, this girl is definitely missing something. It seems to me that she also lacks legs or any kind of skirt because we only see her from the waist up.
I think first we'll try to actually draw the skirt because she definitely needs one, but unfortunately this is not exactly what she needed. And it seems to me that the halo is also not what she wanted. But it turns out that we needed to finish drawing the ropes in this corset because she lost one of them and it didn't work.
This is some weird Chinese thing. I don't quite understand what it is, but it seems to me that something must definitely be hanging on those ropes. Oh, by the way, look. This thing lies below. And thanks to it, I realized that this is a giant gong. We needed to draw this disc that is struck to produce sound.
Cool! We were finally able to finish drawing it. But by the way, look at this rainbow! I really love it when the rainbow appears in the sky. And now we need to finish drawing some other natural phenomenon. I think it should be a cloud. And no, look, this is the sun.
Oh look, someone decided to eat pizza, but unfortunately his pizza cutter is missing a blade. Good thing we know what a pizza cutter looks like, and we can add this thing here.
Now no one will go hungry. Great! But now we need to help this mouse find a way out of the maze. It's good that this labyrinth is as simple as possible, and we were able to easily plot the optimal route for her.
It seems to me that this labyrinth was invented specifically for children. Okay. Now let's add a body for this ladybug. It seems to me that she lost it somewhere. However, her paws are attached to emptiness.
Now she can crawl away about her business. And now we need to return the bowstring for this Cupid. It seems to me that without this bowstring, he definitely won't be able to shoot his arrow at anyone.
But now he will definitely be able to make a new couple in love. Now we need to finish drawing this star. She's missing 2 corners. By the way, Jax drew this star as strange as possible.
This guy's hand looks weird as possible. I think he's missing some biceps. Great. Now this arm really looks very athletic, and now we need to help this couple in love. It seems this guy wants a child.
Now this girl is pregnant and this guy will finally become a father. I think he is very happy about this. Well, okay, let's not disturb them. Now we need to finish these scissors because without the second ring, it is impossible to use them.
These scissors are now usable. It's just wonderful. Wow, just look. Someone took this cactus out of its pot and now all its roots are sticking out. We were able to make a pot for it so that its roots would not dry out and this cactus would not die.
Great. This cactus is saved. I'm very happy about this. And now we need to help this cowboy. It seems to me that he has some problems with the lasso. Let's finish it. Great. Now he can catch a wild bull at a gallop.
This is really very cool. Great. Now let's help this Indian. It seems to me that all the feathers from his hat have disappeared. We need to finish drawing them. Cool. Now all these feathers look complete.
This guy looks very happy now. I really like the fact that we were able to please him. And now we need to add weight to this barbell because it seems to me that it will be too easy for that pumped up guy to lift an empty bar.
Well, now he lifts very heavy weights and he is very happy about it. Wow, I think this guy needs an American football ball. Great! Now he can finally play it. Wait, is it me or does this ninja not see anything? We need to make a hole for the eyes in his mask.
It seems to me that he was just getting ready for ninja work early in the morning and slightly mixed up the sides of this mask and put it on backwards.
And here we need to solve the simplest arithmetic example. We just need to change the plus sign so that it becomes a minus sign in order for this example to become correct. Cool! Oh, we did it! Now let's add a nose to this clown.
It seems to me that all the levels that we come across today are really as easy as possible. Now we just need to draw a line to show that someone won this game.
Yes, it also seems to me that all the levels today are as simple as possible. Okay, let's now finish drawing the pit for this avocado. Although it seems to me that avocados, on the contrary, need to remove the pit before eating. It's simply impossible to eat it.
She seriously decided to take up this extreme sport? I've actually been afraid of heights all my life, and it seems to me that I definitely wouldn't agree to such an adventure. Now let's finish painting this guy a roof for his car because it seems to me that he might get very wet in the rain.
Are you really afraid of heights? I'm hearing about this for the first time. Now I know how to scare you. Okay, now let's draw a wheel for this hamster because it seems to me that he has nowhere to run. Great! Now this chubby guy can lose some weight.
Wait, is it Halloween now? No, today is only July. Okay, now this pumpkin is ready for Halloween. But it seems to me that it will have time to deteriorate before October. Okay, now we need to finish drawing a mug for this guy because he can't drink tea. Oh wait, seriously? Is this the gingerbread man?
It looks like he decided to take a short bath in this mug. Wow, look! Looks like this is his home. Okay, but it seems to me that he can't enter it without a door. Let's finish drawing it. Cool, now this gingerbread house looks complete.
I love the way this gingerbread house looks. Wow, look! Looks like we need to save this fish. Wait, seriously? Did she become happy after we gave this pelican its beak back? Okay, it looks like there's something wrong with this fish's head.
I don't think we should judge her. Perhaps this pelican is simply transporting her to another pond. Okay, now we need to help the guy who put the helmet on incorrectly again. Now he will see everything.
I'm very glad that we were able to help him. And now let's restore this brush, because it seems to me that it is simply impossible to paint anything with such a brush. Great! Now the painter who owns this brush will continue his work. And now let's restore this house in a glass ball.
It is very strange that someone decided to break this glass, because without this glass, this house does not look so beautiful. Cool, we finally managed to restore it. Now let's put a seatbelt on this bear, because he is very panicky. And by the way, this is correct, because according to safety regulations, it is necessary to wear a seatbelt while driving in a car.
Wait! I don't understand what this shirt is missing. Maybe we should draw a tie. This tie looked pretty strange, but it looks like this is exactly what we needed to finish drawing here. Okay, and now let's give this criminal a sign in his hands.
I don't think this guy looks like a criminal at all. Wow, look. It looks like we actually confused the director with the criminal. This guy was actually holding the director's clapperboard in his hand.
And now we need to restore the telephone wire because otherwise this phone cannot be used. Cool! Now he looks complete.
It looks like this Santa has lost his bag, and someone will be left without gifts. Let's give it back to him. Oh, a deer got into this bag.
I hope he doesn't steal anyone's gifts. Now we need to return the smile to this emoji. Wow, look. Now that cute face is smiling. Great. I really love it when someone smiles thanks to us.
And now we need to return the heel to this shoe. Great. Now someone can go on a date. Now we need to fix this candy machine.
It looks like someone broke the glass that was holding all these candies. Now we need to restore it, but it seems to me that Jax can't draw even circles, so the game doesn't count him for what he draws.
Stop saying bad things about him. I know that he will definitely be able to draw this circle. It's only a matter of time. You see, I told you he could do it. Great job, Jax.
I never thought that you would support him so much. Well, okay, let's continue playing this game. Now we needed to finish drawing a jump rope for this guy so that he could continue doing fitness.
Oh no, someone stole this bird's beak. Well, let's draw it a new beautiful beak. Great! Now he can use this beak to eat.
This bird without a beak really looked pretty weird. Well, okay. Now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to fix this old TV.
Is this really a TV? It seems to me that it looks more like some kind of microwave or something like that.
We had such black and white TVs in our youth, and now we need to finish drawing the zipper lock on this girl's jacket. Wait, seriously? Has she been hiding oranges there this whole time? Okay, that really looked weird.
And now we need to help the Viking find the route to the next platform. I think it would be logical to draw a bridge for him to cross over. But it looks like we needed to draw a path for him to jump over.
I thought that he could cope here without our help. Well, okay. Let's now finish drawing the dial for this watch because without it, it just looks like a gold bracelet.
This clock shows midnight. It's strange because it's only 11 p.m. Okay now, let's help this sheriff. Looks like he lost a star from his hat.
Without that star on his hat, he looked like an ordinary cowboy, but now he keeps order in his Texas City. Okay, now we need to recover the cookies that someone stole.
Why would someone steal a cookie and leave a small piece? I think it would make more sense to steal all the cookies. But it looks like someone was too conscientious. Okay, now we need to restore the sole of this sneaker.
Great! Now you can put this sneaker on your foot and walk in it. This is great. Just look. Now we need to finish drawing the paw around these soft pads on the paw.
Looks like this paw will be really cute. Let's finish drawing it and look at it. Wow, there are also claws here. It looks really as cute as possible. Now let's return the horn to this deer.
It was very easy. We were able to return the horn to him, and now he has 2 horns in place. Wait, seriously? Did this guy really lose his pants? Okay, this is very strange. But let's still return them to him because it seems to me that this is some kind of serious person.
And now we need to fix this vacuum cleaner because without this pipe, this vacuum cleaner simply won't work. Great! Now the room will be clean. Well, now let's restore this clover.
We have already completed similar tasks. Here, you just need to draw a heart, and this clover will be ready. By the way, 4-leaf clover is a symbol of good luck in many countries. If you find it, you will definitely be lucky.
For some reason, this girl is looking at a huge board with light bulbs on the wall. I can't understand what we need here. Oh, wait, exactly. Wow. Turns out it's not a girl.
I expected to see anyone, but definitely not a bearded man. Well, okay, now we need to get the wing back for this dragon. He can't fly without it. Although his wings are so small, it's actually amazing that he can fly with them.
And now we need to finish drawing something for this guy. Maybe he wants to show the number 2. Okay, no, we didn't need to finish drawing his finger. All we needed to do was draw the ball so he could spin it on his finger.
Oh no! Looks like this rooster got into a fight with someone and now he has no tail. Let's restore it. Great! Now he has a full-fledged huge tail like a real rooster.
He really looks like the most attractive rooster. Well, now we need to restore the hot water pipe in this sink, otherwise it will be cold for everyone to wash their hands. Cool! Now both taps work and water flows into both taps.
We already passed this level once. This girl just needs to finish drawing a straw so that she can drink her drink. Cool! We did it! Wait, buddy, where did you lose your canvas? You won't be able to draw anything.
It's good that we were nearby. We can help this guy by restoring his canvas. Great! Now he can paint. And now we need to return the crown to this king because a decent king must have a crown on his head.
Now everyone will finally believe him that he is really a king because he has a crown on his head. Okay? And now we need to finish drawing another candle because someone is turning 3 years old. And this means that there should be 3 candles on this cake now.
Oh no, someone bit off half of this gummy bear and now he is sad. We need to restore this bear so that he becomes whole and happy. Great! I like it better when he smiles. And now we need to return this guy's stick because without it, he won't be able to play hockey.
I hope that now he will become an excellent hockey player and will be able to play in the NHL. And now we will save someone's breakfast and return the handle to this frying pan because otherwise it will be impossible to remove this frying pan from the stove and cook this bacon and eggs.
You said it so fast that I didn't even understand half of what you said. Okay, now we need to save this magician. It looks like he forgot the second part of this box. Okay, now he can show his trick by sawing. By the way, it has always been a mystery to me how they do it.
But I think that no magician actually reveals the secrets of his tricks. Okay, now we've restored this ice cream, and now we're moving on to the next level. Wait, buddy. It seems to me that you definitely can't practice fencing without a mask. Otherwise, you could lose your eye.
Oh no! Someone opened this vampire's coffin and now the sun can burn him. Let's quickly close this coffin so that it remains intact. Cool! Now this vampire will live. Now we need to finish drawing the handle of this sword.
This task is really very easy. Okay, we made the most beautiful handle possible. Now let's move on to the next level.
And now let's finish drawing this bear's paw.
He looks very sad. I hope we can make him laugh. Yes, just look. He became very happy after we returned his leg.
Looks like this grandpa can't watch TV. I think the problem is that his wire broke for some reason. Great, now he can finally watch his football.
It seems to me that she misses this huge rectangular thing that she can rest her hands on. She can't just hover in the air, right?
Amazing. Now she can perform her acrobatic tricks. I think it looks pretty risky. I definitely could never do that. And now we need to finish drawing the Eiffel Tower.
I hope Jax knows what she looks like. Wonderful. It's quite strange that you know what she looks like but have never been to Paris.
In my opinion, this zombie is slightly lacking in brains. Although, in fact, it seems to me that they don't need them. Wow, look. It looks like this zombie has become smarter because of his brain and even started reading books.
Zombies who read books? It looked really unusual. And now we added mustard and ketchup to this hot dog because without them it would be as tasteless as possible.
Oh no! This guy could fall into the water now. We urgently need to draw a surfboard for him. Great, now he can curb this wave.
He looks pretty confident on this board. And I was always afraid to ride the waves like him. And now we need to patch this wound with a Band-Aid.
Okay, now no infection will get into this wound. Now let's help this washing machine. It seems to me that it is missing a door.
It seems to me that it would be dangerous to turn on such a washing machine because all the water would flow out onto the floor and a short circuit would possibly occur.
And this girl looks frozen. I think she's missing a blanket. Although now it's very hot outside and I constantly sleep without a blanket because under it seems to me that I'm sweating.
Are you sweating? But how is this possible? You're a doll. Okay. I don't think we should ask this question. Now we helped this frog and he ate a fly.
I hope that now she will be quite well fed. Oh, look! Looks like this guy's wearing the wrong t-shirt. Okay, I think we need to fix this.
Now their matching t-shirts look just right. Great! Now she definitely won't give him a scandal. And now we need to draw a punching bag for this guy.
Was he really boxing in the air all this time? Okay, looks like he had some kind of head injury, and now he's boxing that bag pretty vigorously. It seems to me that he is a pretty good athlete.
Looks like someone needs an energy boost. Let's quickly make a mug so that the coffee can be filled directly into it. Great! Someone's coffee is ready.
And now we will fly into space on this rocket. But wait! It lacks the power of flight. Let's draw a fire so that you can see in which direction it is flying.
Christmas balls? But it's summer now. Okay, looks like someone decided to celebrate Christmas early. Let's finish drawing the rope and move on.
Cool now! Someone's going to be in the Christmas spirit! Oh no! I think this courier forgot something, namely pizza. How was it even possible to bring a box without pizza?
But we were able to fix it, and now we have pizza. Now let's draw the missing limb for this gingerbread man.
Looks like someone decided to eat him. Okay, now he will look full-fledged. Great. Now let's help this cook. I think he forgot to attach the frying pan to this handle.
It's strange that they forget everything in this game. In my opinion, they are as irresponsible as possible about their work. But now this chef can prepare a dish, and it looks like the ingredients of the pizza they forgot to bring to us.
We were able to finish drawing the ball for this ice cream, and now it looks as delicious as possible. Well, okay. Oh no. And now this guy wants to hide from this bald man. I think we need to finish painting the door for this closet.
Now this man will definitely not find him. I wonder what that guy did that he had to hide. I think it's none of our business. Now you need to draw toothpaste on this brush.
I actually can't stand mint toothpaste, but it looks like someone still likes it. Okay, I think this guy forgot the stick from his Segway, and now he won't be able to control it. In fact, without this stick, it was an ordinary hoverboard.
I think this conductor has big problems. He lost his notebook with notes somewhere. I think we need to give it back to him. Great! Now this concert is saved and we move on to the next level.
Granny doesn't see what's shown on this sheet. Okay, I think we need to draw glasses for her. But let's draw her some unusual ski glasses. Maybe they will really help?
I don't think it looks like ski goggles, but now she sees everything that is depicted here. Oh no, someone lost part of a mitten. I think we need to restore it. Cool. Now it won't be cold in them.
In my opinion, this witch's vehicle is broken. At least he's definitely missing a tip on this broom. It seems to me that without it, she definitely won't work. Cool. Now she can fly about her witchy business.
Witch affairs? Is it something like catch black cats and brew potions? Okay, let her continue to do this. And now we saved someone's wedding by restoring the dress.
This dress really looks as beautiful as possible. And now we need to save this snowman who for some reason is levitating in the air. He's definitely missing his lower body.
Now he looks like a full-fledged snowman. Excellent. Now we need to protect this safe from this robber. It seems to me that he should be punished for attempted robbery.
I think this is definitely our business. Let's move on to the next level quickly. And now we need to help this cute dog get to coast you through this labyrinth. It's good that this labyrinth is quite easy.
I hope Jax can complete this entire labyrinth on the first try, but he does it somehow slowly. It seems to me that he needs to improve his intellectual skills a little.
Finally, this dog is here. Great! Now she will enjoy this bone, and now we need to help this cheerleader. She's missing one pom-pom.
Cool, we did it. Now let's move on to the next level.
That we need to finish drawing the string for this bow.
Okay, that sounds logical. Let's now get to work on drawing this bowstring. But it looks like we're drawing it somehow incorrectly.
Yes, we are really doing something wrong. Maybe the problem here is not in the bowstring. I think we should try to draw something else here.
It seems to me that the problem here is something else, really. I just tried to draw the plumage for this arrow, but nothing changed.
Guys, we just need to draw this bowstring taut. Finally, we were able to pass this test. I thought that you would never really guess this.
Lord, you really couldn't have guessed this before? It was easy. Well, at least here, you really understand that this girl lacks a parachute.
Maybe you should stop being such a bore. I just wanted to try and draw something else around that angel.
That's why you decided to sit and be stupid? Okay, it's good that now you thought of putting this beautiful beret on his bald head.
Beret? Okay, looks like today my vocabulary will really expand. Well, now we need to draw a stand for this lamp.
Wow. Do you happen to have Drake or Kanye West in your family? It just seems to me that only a genius brain can come up with such rhymes.
I didn't even notice how I said all these words in rhyme. And stop being such a bore. I just did it by accident.
Oh, don't start crying. Okay, by the way, have you noticed that clover leaves look a lot like hearts? We really needed to draw a heart here in order to pass this level further.
Wow, here's a pretty cute leprechaun. Now we need to finish drawing the golf club. But I really forgot its shape.
She looks like a short sock, but it seems to me that you draw it too small, Jax. Try to draw it really big so that it covers this ball.
Guys, I've never really played golf, only on a console. Wow, I finally managed to finish drawing this thing. I didn't think I could do it.
Okay, we've moved on to the next level, but I really can't figure out what this toucan is missing. He seems to be quite full-bodied, with a large beak, and he is now sitting on a branch. But what could he really be missing?
Maybe his beak should be bigger. Okay, looks like that was a bad idea. Damn, I really don't understand what we need to finish drawing. Maybe he wants to sit on a full-fledged tree?
This idea also seems pretty dumb. Guys, maybe he needs to draw a tail? Great, we finally passed this level.
It looks like Kingler's ideas don't always seem stupid. Okay, now we need to finish drawing this children's horse.
I remember I had exactly the same toy as a child. I really loved riding it, until I accidentally broke it.
It seems that your talent for destruction has appeared since childhood. Oh, just look! It's the Eiffel Tower. I've dreamed of visiting Paris all my life. I can't even imagine how tall this tower can be.
It looks like this cow is missing some horns. Let's finish it off. Great. Now this cow looks really complete, and she will be able to defend herself from everyone who wants to attack her.
I doubt that anyone would want to attack a domestic cow except its owner. By the way, we were able to add a fin to this shark, and now it will be able to hunt its prey.
This butterfly seems inferior to me. I think she's missing a second pair of wings at the bottom. But Jax really has no talent for drawing, and for some reason he decided to draw a sock instead of a wing.
Oh my god, just shut up, okay? This turtle is definitely missing a shell. Cool. Now thanks to us, this turtle will not be eaten by this hawk.
Case with lemons? Okay, this looks pretty weird. Who even keeps lemons in a case? It seems to me that lemons should be stored in the refrigerator or something so that they do not spoil.
I think it was an allusion to millions of dollars. It seems like you just don't really understand this. Okay, the main thing is that now we were able to finish drawing a fountain for this whale.
We've already seen the same picture, don't you think? Only last time we needed to draw an axis for this pen, and now we need to draw the plumage itself.
Who even continues to write with pens? It seems to me that the most that remains of ancient writing technologies is fountain pens.
Oh no, this dog can't see his reflection in the water. Maybe he's a vampire? Let's draw his reflection so that he can see it.
Jax, are you sure you're drawing this dog? It seems to me that it didn't look quite... Wait, seriously?
This was the most unexpected drawing of a dog among all the drawings of a dog that I was just getting ready to see today. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, it's a peacock. I just love peacocks. I was always amazed by their huge number of feathers. How can they even appear in such a small bird?
In fact, this bird is not small at all. She only looks small in the photo. In fact, it is quite big. Okay, now we have finished drawing the mitten, and let's move on.
It seems to me that the entire internet is really concentrated in his head. Okay, now we need to finish drawing this cactus. In fact, this level was as obvious as possible.
He has a very funny expression on his face. Oh no! Looks like this astronaut has lost part of his suit. It's actually very dangerous to be in space with part of your body exposed.
And now we need to draw a giant pipe on this telescope so that the astronauts can see the stars.
In fact, it doesn't look like a telescope at all. It looks more like a giant Star Wars cannon or something.
I completely agree with you. It really doesn't look like a telescope. Now we need to solve a very strange arithmetic example. I think it's obvious to everyone that you need to write 0 here.
It seems to me that even a person who has never been to school could solve this example. And now we need to guide this mouse through the maze so that it can get to the cheese.
In my opinion, it is also extremely difficult to get lost in this labyrinth. Jax, it seems to me that you decided to try to go into all possible moves here.
Yes, I just wanted to troll her a little so that she would go to all possible angles here. Now that we have completed the claw of this crab, let's move on.
Needles. Okay. Looks like here we just need to draw a circle that will be a pincushion. Is it just me, or have we been seeing the easiest levels lately?
I completely agree with you. I think it's obvious that here we needed to finish drawing the heel. Now let's move on to the next level.
She definitely misses the book in her hand that symbolizes the Constitution. Great! Now the Statue of Liberty will look complimentary. Now we need to fix this helicopter.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable about history. This is very cool. We were finally able to fix the blades of this helicopter. Now we need to understand what this machine is missing.
I think it definitely needs a roof. But it looks like this is not exactly what this game needs. Let's think carefully and see what's missing here.
I think your car is definitely missing a frame around the glass. Cool. Now this glass will be more reliable. This is a military vehicle after all. And now we need to add a trigger frame to this revolver.
Trigger frame? This is the first time I've heard someone call this thing that way. Okay, we added another horn to this goat. And now we need to understand what is missing in this stump.
I think it's obvious that this stump is missing an axe. Let's draw it to finally complete this picture. Wait, seriously? But we drew the perfect axe. Okay, what else might this stump be missing?
I'm still sure that this tree stump is missing an axe. It's just that our drawing skills are not good enough for this game, and she doesn't understand that we're drawing it.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Maybe we just need to draw a flower that started growing from this stump.
This sounds pretty stupid because usually various mushrooms and moss grow in stumps, but not flowers. Okay, looks like the Bubbles guess was wrong. Well, let's try to draw various nonsense that can be on this stump.
I wanted to suggest trying to finish drawing the tree trunk again, but it seems to me that this is an idiotic idea. Well, it seems to me that an axe is still needed here. Wait, seriously? It turns out you had to draw an ugly axe in order to pass this level. Okay, this game never ceases to amaze me.
And now we will try ourselves as a hairdresser. I think we need to come up with some great hairstyle for this girl. Let's draw something she likes.
All the options I suggested didn't suit her, so I'll draw a beautiful hairstyle under her nose. Okay. This is also not a way out of this situation. Well, then we need to draw the same hairstyle that is shown in the photograph attached to the wall.
This idea sounds pretty cool, but I think this girl is too picky. So we need to draw the hairstyle very carefully. Great, we were able to do it. This hairstyle really suits her. Now we need to complement this ring with a beautiful gemstone.
You are drawing a cut stone. I think it will fit perfectly here. Cool. Now this ring looks very beautiful. And now we need to finish drawing this girl a glass so that she doesn't try to suck the water out of her hand. This actually looks pretty idiotic.
She's too picky about the shape of this glass. Does she really enjoy sucking the imaginary water out of the imaginary glass? Okay, finally, we were able to do it. And now we need to finish drawing the top part of this phone.
Telephone? Rather, it looks more like a calculator, but not like a phone. Okay, now we need to finish drawing a towel for this waiter to make him look more presentable.
In general, it's a pretty stupid stereotype that all waiters need a towel. They usually don't carry it with them. Now let's draw the missing part of this fire extinguisher so that in case of fire, people can be saved.
Looks like everyone will survive. This guy definitely needs a mustache. His beard without mustache looks pretty stupid. Now he looks like a real pirate.
How could the scissors be broken? Where did they make one of the rings on these scissors? Okay, we restored them. And now we need to finish drawing the pickaxe like in Minecraft.
Fun fact, 80% of the people on the planet didn't know what a pickaxe was for until it appeared in Minecraft. This is really very strange.
But not as weird as a disco ball in a globe stand. By the way, thanks to our walking encyclopedia for another stuffy fact.
Guys, stop arguing with each other and concentrate on the game. Now we need to restore the wrench. Great, now it finally looks whole.
And now we need to restore this stepladder. It's very strange that the steps on this stepladder remained levitating in the air. Okay, now no one will fall down from it. This Ferris wheel doesn't have enough support.
Exactly, you're right. I didn't even notice it right away. Well, let's finish drawing the support for this wheel. And now we have met some extremely unusual squirrel. It seems to me that she lacks a bushy tail.
Where did this squirrel lose its tail? It seems to me that this is the most expensive part of the body for any squirrel. Excellent. Now she looks like a real squirrel. Now we need to fix this toilet.
It is possible that this tank is actually built into the wall. But it turns out not. This tank really disappeared somewhere, but we were able to restore it. And now we need to return the rider of this horse.
Jax is actually pretty bad at drawing people, but this time the game really understood what he wanted to draw. And now we need to quickly return the scuba gear to this guy. Otherwise, he will suffocate underwater. Cool, we did it.
Now we need to fix this bike. I think he's definitely missing a piece of the bike frame. Cool! Now you can ride this bike! Now we need to finish drawing this paper crane.
He's definitely missing part of his tail. No, Jax. You are drawing the head now. Although the game counted what you drew as a tail, and that's why we passed this level. And now we need to fix this children's toy horse.
Finally, this horse is ready. Cool. Let's take it to the next level. There's a puck flying into this guy's face. I think we should draw him a hockey mask so he can protect his face. Cool. Now he won't be injured.
This sun has the weirdest eyes. I think we should add glasses around these eyes to hide them. Great. And by the way, it wasn't the sun. It was just an ordinary smiley face.
Those two eyes looked really creepy. I think they should have been hidden. And now we need to finish drawing the axe head around this stick.
This axe looks very sharp. I think he is very dangerous. Well, now we need to solve this arithmetic example. Here, we need to draw a stick so that it turns out equal.
Bubble, it seems to me that you are watching this broadcast with a slight delay. Okay, we've reached some strange level where we need to finish drawing something for this guy. I tried to finish drawing his beard, but it's not quite what he needs. Let's try to finish drawing everything possible here.
Maybe he's missing some decorations or something like that? It really looks extremely strange. It seems to me that this guy is missing a lot of different things, but I can't figure out which one exactly.
Do you guys seriously have no idea what he needs? He needed eyebrows this whole time. You can see from his face that he has very thick, long eyebrows.
And now we need to finish drawing the third ball below for this snowman. Cool! Great! Now he looks like a full-fledged snowman. This mug is definitely missing a handle. Cool! We were able to add a handle to it. Now let's move on to the next level.
Someone was playing tic-tac-toe and it looks like one of them didn't finish drawing something. This cross is drawn incorrectly. Great! Now there is a line of crosses.
Do we really need to paint an identical bust on this canvas? Okay, let's try to draw it as similar as possible. Although it will be difficult to do without lifting your hand because here you need to draw everything with one line.
So far, Jax's results are absolutely identical. I think it really looks one-on-one. The only thing we won't be able to finish drawing is the eyes, nose, and mouth.
Okay, now we need to finish drawing the lower part of the bust. This will really be quite difficult to do because first you need to finish drawing the pedestal and then the neck.
Okay, look. It seems to me that this really turns out identical to what is on the table. I hope we can pass this level.
All that remains is to finish drawing the neck. Come on, Jax. Only one line left. Wait, seriously? So you want to say that this is not suitable?
It truly was a... What? So you're saying that the huge circle looks a lot more like this bust than what we drew before? This makes me very angry.
I think the correct answer here is 2. Wait, what? Okay, looks like we just drew this number wrong. In general, this game works quite strangely, and now we need to draw the beam with which this cow is lifted into the flying saucer.
Flying saucer? Seriously? Wait, I think you wanted to say something else. Perhaps something like a UFO or something similar, but not a flying saucer.
In general, it seems strange to me that we are helping aliens steal a cow, and this rooster seems to be missing a crest on his head. Cool. Now I think he feels more confident.
At least it looks a lot better. Now we need to help this kitten get to the fish through the labyrinth. This is also very
Okay, that was a pretty simple task. And this task is even easier. Here you just need to finish drawing the bear's ear that was torn off.
This key is definitely missing something. It seems to me that such a key will be impossible to open any door. Great! We finished drawing this thing on it, and now it's a real key!
Great! This was also a very easy task. And now we need to return the handle to this sword. How could anyone possibly lose a sword handle? Usually people lose the blade. But this time, for some reason, this blade does not have a handle.
We already helped this king. Before that, he lost his crown, and now he has lost this round thing in his hand.
Actually, this thing in his hands is called a power and not just some round thing. The rulers needed it to show their power. This sphere was a symbol of power.
Thanks for a moment of educational content again. By the way, it was not necessary to repeat the word power several times because we basically understood it the first time.
Okay, now we need to finish drawing the traffic cone. It definitely lacks foundation. Great. Wait, what? Seriously? Is this option not suitable? Okay, maybe you need to draw a circle below.
It worked! Great! And now we need to finish drawing the fire under this pot. Otherwise, the soup that is inside this pot simply won't cook and people will be left without food.
I don't know how to draw fire beautifully. I need to try this. Okay, looks like I succeeded. Now we're moving on. This car is definitely missing something in the rear, but I can't figure out what.
But now we need to find out what this old man is hiding.
He doesn't look like a man who would hide anything. Oh, looks like he left his dentures under his hat. And now we need to save this guy from the dragon. It seems to me that the most logical way would be to simply erase that dragon from here.
It seems to me that this will work. Slightly wrong. Maybe we need to improve his sword. Oh, look! Turns out this guy has a bone, and this dragon is this knight's pet. Well, this is very cool. Now let's help the next guy.
Was he really going to play ping pong with a fan? My friend, it seems to me that you should have a slightly different instrument in your hands. Let's get rid of the unnecessary stuff from here.
Great! Now nothing will interfere with his game of ping pong. And now we need to fix this slide so that this cheese can get to the bottom without damage.
Just look at this cheerful piece of cheese. It seems to me that he is very glad that he is safe and sound. And now we need to scare this girl. Look, it turns out that this bouquet of flowers contained extraordinary flowers. Well, it seems to me that she was pretty scared.
But not as scared as the girl in this level. She was afraid that this pirate was pointing a gun at her. But in fact, he had a flute in his hands. This situation is very funny.
Oh no! It looks like death has come to take this granny away. Let's see who's hiding under the robe. It turns out that this is actually her husband, Grandpa, and so he decided to play a joke on his wife.
It's very cool that at that age he still has a sense of humor. And now we need to make this girl's dream come true. She also really wants the same drum as this red-haired guy.
I don't know how we can help this girl. In my opinion, this situation is slightly hopeless because this drum belongs to this gentleman, and it would be most unfair if we simply give her his drum.
We absolutely are not going to do this. I think that she should try to dream about something else or look for such drums elsewhere. This man clearly does not want to give her his favorite musical instrument.
What if this man temporarily shares his drum with her and she can play for a short time? But how do we get him to pass this drum into her hands?
This may sound a little stupid, but I think we can try splitting this drum into 2 parts so that both can use it.
But in this case, it will not make the sound of a drum. It will be something very dull and incomprehensible. Wait, seriously? Did he really agree to break his drum in 2? Okay, that was actually one of the dumbest ideas ever.
And now we need to make this girl happier. It seems to me that the medallion and her neck represent a slightly wrong sign. We need to remove the extra part of this sign to make a peace sign.
Hippies have always annoyed me. I think these are the most useless people in our society. Maybe she is sad precisely because she realized this? No, it looks like she actually didn't like the medallion around her neck. Okay, these people can't be fixed.
Looks like this girl needs a mirror. Okay, I know exactly what we can do. It seems to me that the reflection on this guy's bald head is even better than any real mirror.
Did he really shave his head so that his beloved woman would have a mirror? I think this is what true love looks like. And now we need to help the dolphin. Of course, it was a very stupid decision on the part of his coach to set fire to this ring.
It really looked like some kind of mockery of the poor animal. Oh no! I can't stand it when pedestrians walk on bike paths. I think this guy is absolutely wrong. We need to remove it from the bike path so it doesn't interfere with other cyclists riding.
I think that people who walk along the bike path should be given fines. because the bike path was created for people who ride bikes. But unfortunately, people won't understand this until an accident happens.
Oh no, it looks like it wasn't a bike path. Well, in this case, the cyclist was wrong, and now we need to scare away the anteater.
Wow, these ants have made themselves the most creepy anthill possible. Were they preparing for Halloween? Well, now we need to find the vulture here, and it seems to me that in fact he hid under the mask of the eagle.
Yeah, looks like this vulture is feeling pretty bad. And here we need to find a goose that is hiding somewhere next to this Pegasus pony.
It seems to me that this is not Pegasus at all. It looks like these wings don't actually belong to him. Look, in fact, the goose fell asleep behind the back of this cute pony.
It looks like the two of them are friends. And now we need to find a lover here, and it seems to me that he is hidden behind one of these bedspreads.
Looks like it was the wrong blanket. So this guy is hiding behind the red veil. Look, it is he. I hope he holds on to this balcony very tightly. Otherwise, he will fall down and break something.
Wait, seriously? Does this car refuel using gasoline? It seems to me that the gas station here is absolutely unnecessary. We need to remove it. Cool. Now nothing will stop this car from driving.
This machine can only be hindered by the lack of electricity. And now we need to solve this puzzle, and it seems to me that we need to erase everything unnecessary from the snowman in order to get the number.
But 16 plus 2 is 18. We need to remove the one in the number 16. Great! Now this example is correct.
Now we need to get this guy ready for the photo. It seems to me that taking pictures while completely covering your face is not the best idea. Great. Now this photo is made according to the sample and can be placed in your passport.
Oh no! Santa is stuck in this chimney and it looks like someone will be left without a Christmas present. We need to help him get into this pipe and do it as soon as possible so that he can place the gifts on time.
We need to get his big belly out. Great! Finally, Santa fell into this chimney. I hope he didn't fall into this fireplace too painfully. And now we need to find the Phantom, and here he is. It was pretty easy.
This was truly one of the easiest levels in this game. Now we need to understand what's wrong here. But just look. It turns out that behind the glass, there is a detective who documents everything that these young people say on a date.
And here the guy decided to confess his feelings in a very original way. We need to remove the top part in order to get I love you. This is really very sweet, and I hope they form a very strong, loving relationship.
It looks like this purple fish is extremely unlucky, because this is the very case where the hunter became the victim, and now he will be eaten by a giant orange anglerfish.
And in this level, we need to shave a pumpkin. Let's wash the foam off his face. Oh, looks like this is another character who is getting ready for Halloween. But it's still 6 months away.
But here I think we should think more. This thing looks weird.
I immediately guessed that it was just a big bell. This task was easy for me. Now let's move on to the next one.
I can't figure out what this toilet is missing. Maybe we should draw a big turd inside it.
This idea sounds as idiotic as possible, but I really don't know what else might be missing here, so I'll try to do this.
Unfortunately, no, this is not what this toilet was missing. Maybe we should draw a rim for the toilet that is not here?
Oh yeah, I didn't immediately notice that he wasn't here. Okay, wait, what? Giant crocodile? Okay, looks like he has to add to this composition.
In this level, everything is obvious. What's missing here is that big thing that sprays foam from a fire extinguisher. Cool! I figured it out on the first try.
This guy looks pretty special. It seems to me that he lacks the continuation of his lasso. Let's try to draw it.
Looks like we need to draw a more specific shape. Maybe we should just draw a circle at the end of this lasso to get it right.
I think you're right. Okay, let's try this. This circle looked too small. Oh, finally, we were able to complete this level to the end. I thought we were going to go through it forever.
This house definitely lacks a chimney on top for the smoke to come out of the fireplace properly. Okay, that was easy too. Whoa, look, this is the same grandpa. We already know him and have helped him several times. This time his rocking chair is missing one piece.
We were able to complete this chair. Oh, now this grandpa is happy. And now we need to protect the wolves from the sheep so that they don't eat these sheep. Great! Finally, the sheep are in the fold. Now we need to help this burger restore its integrity.
He's definitely missing the bun at the bottom. Excellent. Now it looks very tasty. And this guitar is missing its main part. I wonder if the developers of this level really thought that it would take me too long to figure this out.
Now I think it will be possible to perform songs on this guitar, and this hoop is missing a basketball net. Although in principle, as a child, I often played basketball with a hoop that did not have this net. It didn't stop me from playing.
This magnum is definitely missing a handle. I think we should finish drawing it so that the owner of the gun can hold it safely. Cool. We did it. And now we need to draw a glass ball around this winter house.
Wow! For some reason, I didn't initially think that this was really the same house in a glass ball. Okay, we've completed this level. Now we definitely need to finish drawing the tail of this fish. She won't be able to swim underwater without that tail.
Cool! Now it will be able to maneuver underwater, and not a single predatory fish will catch up with it. Now we need to finish drawing the eye patch for this pirate. By the way, did you know that in fact the pirates hung this bandage over their eyes not because they were losing an eye?
Seriously? No, I actually always thought that they really wear this bandage to hide the absence of an eye.
Guys, write your guesses in the comments why pirates need an eye patch.